Hello! The way of the ninja shall be my doing. So I'm gonna do ninja, the Stormblood ninja quests, and then that's it for today. I was gonna do more, but I just want to do that for now. So let's begin. Here we are, always in front of Oro, the boy who doesn't want to go home, and party here in Eorzea like it's 9 or whatever what you'll call it. Whatever. Y'all know what I mean. Alright, 1 minute in, let's begin. Ah, alas. Alas, and alack. Whatever am I to do? Oh, Gudrak. Oh, Gudrak. As a Shinobi, I am loath to admit this, but I did not see you come in. Truth be told, I have been somewhat distracted of late. Princess Yuki, it would seem, sent a letter to my village praising us for our efforts on her behalf, thus revealing my story of an injury preventing me from making the journey home for the ruse that it was. But my shame is not that I have been summoned back to the village, but rather quite the opposite. Despite knowing that I am hale and hearty, my elders seem to be in no particular hurry to welcome me back into the fold. Should the time come when we have need of you in Doma, we shall summon you. Till then, you are to remain at your post, and do all you in your power to aid our countrymen in Eorzea. Such was their word. And this how far I have fallen? And my falcon bereft of his claws, a dull blade, tossed to the wayside by the master? For all I know, I have been all but exiled to this place. I am sorry, Gudrak. Heavens know that you do not come here to listen to my griping. On the brighter note, I just received a note. Received word from Captain Jack. It would seem some Easterners are causing somewhat of a stir, or something even. I suppose it could be great. I suppose I should be grateful that someone still has need of my services. However, it would seem the kami have led you here at a most opportune time. Would you care to accompany me? I thank you, my friend. Let us make for Limsa and see what our friends at the Rose Guild could ask of us. Oh, to Captain Jack. Are we to just toss it aside and be an hour in? I mean, overall, I know not what my countrymen have done to catch Captain Jack's eye, but I can only imagine it is not good. Nothing good. Well, if it is, if it isn't, if it ain't the downdiest dandy of them all, I take he thinking he stabbers shopping. What are ye and Uberu on the job? I reckon ye all will be Bob afore the dark man comes around. Here's where we stand. One o' me, little birds in the Kraken's arm, came chirping to me a story about a doom I reckon on breaking one code or another. Seems they the Krakens, that is, were out Snilchins, the Eastern Sea, when they grappled a vessel flying garland colors, as they wont to do. But then comes the rub, the crew, and the domain, you see, and upon riddling their captor's identity, they chanced tact in begging for asylum on Eosia, sure, and offering the entirety of their cargo in return for safe passage. Call him a bean, cove, or a fool. The Kraken captain took the self-styled Domans up on their offer, stowing the eastern treasures, and the Easterners themselves away in the hold. They set sail for Limsa. But after pulling into port, a funny thing happened. No sooner had the Krakens dropped anchor than the refugees put on their best beaters cased on, skulked off into the dead of dark men's, leaving all the treasure behind. All of their treasure save one, a scroll of some sort that has been hiding in a corner, all inconspicuous like. Carvalin reckoned that the Doman refugees had played us for some rum fun, and they've off-selling the scroll on the black market for a good blunt, even as we speak. I see. So you would have us recover the scroll in question and bring the thieving Domans to justice. I am honored to lend what aid I can, and yet I cannot help but wonder, what could it be about this scroll to make it so valuable to my countrymen? Well, we're not going to want whittle the scrap just sitting around here on sandals. We are. Let's slinch town and see what the Common Grove and Morts have and haven't seen. Greg, why don't you go pay Il Lotofa a visit at the wench? If there's only rumor going around about my shifty listeners, like as not the Mort will know. You do remember the other eye? Of course, a dammer like you will. Oh, good luck on that out there, and keep ye Walters open. will be waiting for ye in Bulkworth Hall when ye through. I have no idea what I just said. God, I don't like... I like having that, but I don't like reading his stuff. I get the gist of what he's saying, I just don't know what the hell he's saying. But she speaks English. Wild Rose is for the Scions. Irtoan. Irtoan. Welcome to the Drowned Wench. What's your pleasure, sir? Oh, you must be here on business. Mayhap I can offer you something. The underground menu. Oh, now, what do you fancy? Yes, from the east, you say? Why, yes, I do believe we had some visitors not long ago matching the description. They left shortly before you arrived. I made a habit of pricking my ears a bit to catch our patrons' very whisper, but the party in question required little much effort. Why, they were shouting of riches, of tales of riches and glory in a roar and could wake the dead. They say they were on their way to Wineport to make the transaction of a lifetime, though they weren't keen on the details. Just because I wouldn't be surprised if there were something less than savory about their business. Speaking of savory, can I interest you in our seafoods too? Alright, I don't need a TV, I just that's the Bulkworth Hall. I wish you an ahoy, and a vast, my honorary matey. Ah, forgive me, I was just practicing my Lumenton dialect. How do ye reckon it sound? So, lads and so our lads are headed to Mindport, eh? Bidden work, Udrak. Remind me to slip in Loa some extra bunts. Next time, he stopped by the wench for liberty. A bit tense. Not saying something, but don't sit right with me. Grant their plans for every drunken and tavern wench to hear. I reckon our friends might be looking to amuse us if we winnowed my guess. Keep your eye open for ye. Oh ye stabbers sharp, matey. Mate. Ooh, I got some chat interaction with sex bot. Alrighty. I am sorry, Gujak. I feel we are too late. Well, uh, well, they're a bleeding surprise. The code breaking cur have already a bit the blow and popped a twig. When a caravan's worth of bongo is told, word is they are last seen beating a path for the blood shores. Sure. But that would they mean to wait a bleeding moment? If the grog's not meant for sale, but keeping their throats wet on a long voyage, I reckon our lads are trying to smuggle the scroll home. There's no time to let loose. Let's brush off our beater's case and make for blood shore or like quick overall. Oh, and I'll slinch the north side. Gujak, you take the south. We have to chase the curs before they slip from our battles for good. Oh God. Hello. Hello there, rogue Indians. Huh? You just had to poke your nose into our business, eh? Guess you leave us no choice. Well, should kept one of them alive, but I'm just dang too powerful. Girl, these men are samurai from Higashi. Whatever is the meaning of this. Let me guess. You came upon a couple of rough-looking calves. These calves came waving their stabbers in your face. A fool. I could edge in a word, I reckon. But was the same with you? The scroll is nowhere to be seen, nor is anything resembling a ship. If I did not know it better, I would say they were simply a simple group of ruffians enjoying their ill-gotten grog. Theme, that theme's one seems, but does he truly see no unfortunate? He's unfortunate men you see, but pawns in a grander scheme, a disposable as the bottles that are littered ashore. Meanwhile, your true quarrel has aborted a traitor and sailed for Gugane. We speak under the auspices of the East Aldenar Trading Company. No less. So cunning a scheme that I wish I thought of myself, or did I? How do you know all Bugamy, cove of the House of Sticks? Oh, Sticks? Karasu Redbeak. Childhood friend turned bitter enemies, then friends once more reunited. After all, after far too long, our hero returns and audience swoon. Oh, what a joyous day, or is it? I'll say this much, dim one, for once you've managed to surprise me to think that the so serious Obero would lie to his elders to avoid having to make the journey home. Only to find that he wasn't welcome to begin with. Oh, the irony of it all. Enough of your screaming and prattling, Karasu. I want answers. How did you know we were here? Just what is your connection to the thieves we pursued? Ah ha ha ha. You mean the thieves who already eluded your clumsy grasp? Just as I am about to do, I fear that it is a story for another day. Bah! Ever the slippery bird, that one? The Death Rook. The Death Rook is an acquaintance of yours. The news. That's news to Jack's wetters. Meanwhile, we've got our work cut out for us if we still want to grabble the scroll. Is there anywhere we can have a few quintets? No secret like? Oh, no more, Captain Jack has luck. Would have it, our base of operations is but a short walk from this spot. Jack may return. Join us at the storehouse. Jack? Oh, reckon about this place's shabbiest, sobbiest shack old Jack's ever laid eyes on. In other words, the perfect hideout. I, Obero, sharper than you. He lets on. Karasu Redbeak. Of all places I thought our search might lead us, never in my wildest dreams did I think it would lead us to him. Come square with me, Obero. Just who is Karasu Cove? Can we trust him, or is he like as not to stick us his stabber in our back the moment turn a blind eye? No, I mean, yes, I mean he's neither. Both. Perhaps I should say it's complicated. Judging from your reaction, it sure seems as much. Anyways, if our men have set sail for Hingashi, I reckon we've no choice but to do the same. I wasn't exactly preparing for a long voyage. Damned if I leave this job half done. That said, shamed as I am to admit it, this is an old Jack's first journey to the Far East. Wouldn't know Kugane from the rum-doxed arse. And I don't know a row what can do his work without knowing the lay of the land. Worry not, Captain Jack. I have traveled there, as many on occasion do, to procure the tools of my trade from the finest singing artisans. It will be my pleasure to serve as your guide. Your presumption. Your presence will be most heartening to as well, Gudrak. Kugane is a city where everything can happen, and anything can happen, and there is no telling what dangers await us there. I agree with that. With my DE, Drax a rather busy cove. But what say we do it this way? Over and I will go on ahead, and he'll send for you once we've searched out the place and worked out our next plan of action. A reasonable plan. Captain Jack is in that case, Gudrak, check in at the storehouse from time to time. I will send word to Yomi when we require your service. In the meantime, may the Kami guide you in your training. Kujak, I have a letter for you from Master Ober. It appears that his investigation is in Ghana. Here, see for yourself. Dear Kujak, I hope this letter finds you well. After a long and rather uneventful voyage, we have arrived safely in Ghana. Captain Jack seems quite taken with Indian culture and is enjoying a stroll in the pleasure quarters at the very moment. But forgive me, you are not interested in the diary of our travels. As for the matter of the scroll, rumor abound of a band of dome scofflaws have been causing stir in town. Putting together the accounts we have heard, the good captain and I are convinced that these are the thieves we seek. If the word about town is to be believed, these individuals are far more dangerous than we have imagined. I trust that you have been pursuing your ninjutsu training with your usual diligence. My apologies, of course, you have. In any event, we will have you join us at your earliest convenience. We will be keeping an eye out for your arrival. See us on the alley behind the second tier fair docks. Safe travels, my friend. It is good to see Master Oboro spirits once more. Ever since the elders commanded him to remain here in Eosia, he had not quite been himself. After all, a shinobi without duty to carry out is a hawk. But clipped, it is good to see Master Oboro soaring high once more. Still I worry, though I have great respect for the man. He can often be too trusting for his own good. Pray go to his side and see does not get himself to undue trouble. May Kami carry you safely across the sea. Oh, ah, Subanmi. Subani. Kudrak, it took ye so long. Have ye sneaked around doxed in the pleasure district? I've likened the place more and more by the day. Oh, Gudrak, it has been too long. I've traveled so far to assist Oboro in his mission. What can I bring to convey my gratitude? Gudrak, I thank you for answering my call. Subani too has made the journey from the village to join us in retrieving the scroll. It is an honor to stand by your side again, Gudra. Master Oboro will doubtlessly benefit from your presence, as he always does. Likewise, I figured we could use a few more Dampers on the job, so I've sent for Underfoot and Stray. Their ship should be pulling into harbor, a front lock. In the meantime, allow me to spare what we have left. Reliable sources have it that the thief of the scroll is working for the Gaunt League, a notorious band of outlaws, feared for Doma, when the Doman rebellion was crushed 1 year ago. Many a samurai fled the battlefield and escaped the Empire's wrath. Dishonored and unable to return home, most turned to banditry to eke out a living. leaving. He's the most lethal of these warriors. Form the Garnet League, cutting down innocent men for their coin purses, plundering villages. The men and women of the Garnet will gradually stain their hands with blood as long as it means they will live to see tomorrow. Why they covet the scroll, so I cannot say. What I do know is that if we do not stop, they are all but certain to leave a trail of corpses in their wake. We must move, and quickly. Fortunately, they should not be hard to find. Confident in their abilities to cut down any their poison. They take little trouble to conceal themselves. On the contrary, they parade their garnet heat. Come on, for all to see. Can distinguish them with a similar garbed sekisugu by their lack of hakama and their singularly uncloth. Let us split up and cover as much ground as we can. I will entrust the Shionkazi Ostari and the Rankazu district to you. Rankazu. Keep to the chateaus and gather the information you can. Even what? While we are on the task, let us reconvene here.
Why couldn't you have gone back to your village? I would have rather have.
I swear, I just wanted to, what am I saying? No, I do not believe I was. I swear, I just wanted to see what all the fuss was about. Billy put a finger on the thing, and next I knew it, Zakuro's blade was to my throat. I thought she was going to cut me down right on the spot. Put yourself in her shoes. They say our client is such a dangerous man. He's been known to kill those who renege on their agreement. If anything had happened to the scroll, her life or ours would be good as forfeit. You're saying she is scared as us, Zakuro Brightblood, who single-handedly cut down 100 Galleons in a battle during the rebellion? Zakuro Bright dyed her hair red, the blood of her foes. She cuts a imposing figure, that is true, but deep down, she's actually quite the sensitive type. Sensitive? Don't make me laugh.
Excuse me. I should have muted it, but I didn't because I thought.
These men look like members of the Garnet. They seem to be discussing something. One day she has us sneaking into a bleeding Imperial storehouse, and the next, the Confederacy chases us halfway across the Ruby Sea. Zakuro could pay us twice what she does, and it wouldn't be bloody worth it. Come now. We come now. Even you must admit it. It was quite a little adventure, though it was fortunate that we came upon the Aeolian pirates when we did, and that they believed our little ruse. In the end, we made it here, with our little prize. Did we not? We simply took a slight detour. We didn't all make it. Or have you forgotten what we left behind at bloody shore? Cut down by our pursuers, no doubt. Oh, bastards, whose brilliant idea was it to go along with the masked man's plan anyways? If our brothers could not fend for themselves, they have not given themselves to blame. As for our mysterious benefactor, he led us here as promised, did he not? Now we wait for our client to show and deliver the goods, and we will never need worry about going hungry again. Speaking of which, just how long do our men to keep us waiting? Oh man, I've beginning to worry if someone isn't buying all of us for food. Now, we were late with our delivery. After all, word has it our client returned to Koshu when we did not show. Now it makes the long journey back to Kugane. We owe him some patience, do we not?
Oh, hey, Alphanode. Oh, no, that's not the one I'm on. That's late. Ooh, I almost did MSQ.
Seems the old journey is dull for Jackson with water. Hope you have better luck, eh? There is an air about you, Jack. I can tell you have grown even stronger since last we met. It would seem we have every survey assembled. Excellent. Let us share all we have learned. Allow me to see if I have this right. So, in short, currently lifted a scroll from a guardian storehouse at the of an client. They meant to sail straight for Yangsha, from Yangsha to Kugane. It ran afoul of the Confederacy, doubtless because they were too poor to pay the tide. They captured the Krakens. They claimed to know refugees seeking asylum. On arriving in Royal, they made a scroll and eventually found safe passage to Kugane with Karasu's aid. The one's motive remained as inscrutable as ever. But I digress. The more they are led by one Zakuro right blood, but so little number of adult males Regardless of virility, there can be doubting that she is a formidable. For my part, I heard that she is the most protective of the scroll and keep it sit on her person at all times. Night ended. I heard that Zakuro and her followers have rented a room at the Bakairu, an inn in town famous for its hot spring baths. All old Jacks managed to ring. Ringu is that Cove is right for throwing blocks, and that she fancies herself a cup of tea, making a trip into the tea house and back at least twice a day. That's a most enlightening, Captain Jack. Now we must find a way to get hands on the scroll before Zakuro's client arrives. But how? We still could challenge him to single combat. The Shikisugu won't look kind on that. Besides, we are Shinobi. We are Shinobi, are we not? We must use stealth to our advantage. We seek simply to a plan. Look out below! Underfoot on the scene. See you again, Gujak. Can't wait to sneech the trick we've learned from you friends here. That's it. That's a more got to do to get herself some sushi. Bloody starved. And that's with all the seagulls, I swear. If another one takes a shite on my hair, there'll be seagull stew for dinner tonight. Wait, that's it. Vikabi, you a bloody genius. And so am I reckon. Gather round and let me waffles. All battle. Let's. Oh, Jack's got a plan. First we catch Zakuro as she's beating her way from the inn to the tea house underfoot. It could be Subami underfoot Kabi Suba. You three will be in charge of causing a scene and stopping the mold in her tracks. Meanwhile, Gudrak, you make your way to the perch atop market and drop some imitations. Seagull shite down from above. But with her precious locks all knocked up, the moon's sure to make for the hot springs. She can very well bring the squirrel into the water, so we just follow along all steps like and heave it from whatever basket she stole away. For good measure, Obero and I will head bathhouse as well. Keep the girl occupied until Gudrak has the scroll. Safety in his tablets. A most impressive plan. Captain Jack, I have one question. How do you propose that the two of us keep Zakuro occupied? Obero, surely you remember our visit to Hans Lake, the little show I put on for our private friend? It's all quite simple, really. I am not certain I understand. Oh, on second thought, I am not quite convinced this is the best course of action. Giving yourself some more cutting time. Now, Udra, you'll want to climb up the roof atop the Baku, Cairo, and then make your way across the wire on top of the rocket. Here's the white dye. That'll be suitable. Seagull shite impersonation once underfoot and the gang lure Zakuro into position. Let her fly. Alright, lads and lasses, look sharp. We'll make good here once all's ball. Here we go! Oh, the pain! Oh, the pain! My poor girl. Whatever is the matter? Someone help! Find a healer, the girl needs help! Not my pup. Douglas! Gah. Bird shite! Oh, bloody brilliant!
Feels weird that it's nighttime though.
Thank you, kind sir and madam. But no worries, I am not ill. You see, I simply haven't had a bite to eat all day. Is that all? Now. How now? Fortunately, the Shirokazu Hostelry is but a short walk away. And I hear the sushi is positively to die for. Shall we? My hair, my beautiful hair. Back to the bathhouse, I suppose.
God damn it, I keep doing that. Pressing the wrong button. What is this? All attacks standing full time. Corruption or action.
This does. Or it looks like. Hey.
When I'll get to my level, higher level character. See what it is.
You've seen me. I've seen many a rum duck in my day, but ain't nothing what compares to ye, milady. What beautiful locks you have. However, did you keep them so smooth, silk? Truly, I do not mean to boast, but they do say my beauty is sung afar and wide.
God, why do you have to look like you're naked? That's weird. You search the boxes, but there's no avail. The scroll must be somewhere else. Oh. A lot longer than I thought it would be.
Well then, my friends, that operation was, by any measure, a rousing success. That said, I have not seen Subani and the others. I do hope all is well. Well, now that was some rum fun. I do say myself. As for the cove, I fret like as not the cubby and underfoot dragged her off to Yaffled some old Kugane finer delights. No doubt you are right, Captain Jack. In the meantime, pray show us the squirrel, Jack. I would see just what it is that Zakuro's mysterious employer covered so. Why, this is, as my eyes to believe, the forbidden mantra, mudra of summoning. I have thought just a ghost story meant to strike fear to the hearts of Shinobi, but stray from the path. Forbidden summonings. I wouldn't know a mudra from Ram, but that sounds rather dangerous. It is indeed, Captain Jack. The legends say that the summon's focus wanes from even the moment the monstrous beast called forth. This mudra would not hesitate to devour his. Many years ago, it was a gift from our village to the king of Dome that sealed the way to be used. Only the most dire of circumstance, but it was lost in the chaos of Garli. And even never seen again. So it has been sleeping. An imperial all this is. So even all powerful summon fingertips that no still couldn't call the empire. Yes, it isn't all it's cracked up to be, eh? contrary, we never had a chance to find out. Master Genkai, who led the Shinobi team, risked too great and refused to employ it, even as our nation fell. Whether Master Genkai plotted it even then, or whether he did had our countrymen's best interests at heart, I cannot say, though I would like to believe the latter. Nevertheless, it is clear that Garlemald knew the scroll's true power, and so it sat untouched until it was stolen by the Garnet being, as the bidding to some unknown master. Aside from my fellow shinobi, who out there knows the scroll's true power? But it matters little. We have the scroll, I must return to its rightful my village. Afraid I can't let you do that, friend. I promised the Krakens I'd bring the scroll back for them, and I'd not have it said that Jax ain't a man of his word. After all, the scroll's been missing from your village for 20 odd summers now. Clearly no one's suffering much. That is hardly the issue, Captain Jack. This scroll is an ancient treasure. It belongs in Doma. It belongs to those who found it, and that's the Kraken's gods if he ain't a stubborn bastard. Gentlemen, must you make such a scene? After all, strictly speaking, the scroll belongs to neither of you. Karasu, wherever did you? But never mind. Thank you for guiding us here. You may rest assured the scroll will safely return to Dome. You have my gratitude. Oh, Oboro, my dear sweet deluded Oboro. You grow even dimmer by the day. Do you truly believe that I did what I did for you? I did say that I was pulling the strings in this little puppet show. Wait, did I not? Very well, allow me to put it in words. Even you can understand. The scroll belongs in Higashi, the master I now serve. My mistake was entrusting to Zakuro and her lackeys that I should have seen to myself from the very start. Oh well, I live and I learn, I suppose. Anyway, allow me to propose a simple transaction. You hand over the scroll and I return your friends to you, with their heads still attached to their bodies. Fair trade, no? Karasu, you craven eye! 1 second, Tana. Yes, I do believe we could have. Keep your eyes and ears out, dim one, so you'll be hearing from me again soon. Curse it all, and here I believe the man had turned over a new leaf after leaving Genkai. But no, it would seem he has simply found another villain to serve. Once a rook, always a rook. I reckon, and a sharp one at that. Underfoot and the stray ain't the type to get boned so easily. As long as we have the scroll, Karasu is not like to cause our friends any harm, and yet he is an unpredictable and adversary as they come. We must proceed with caution. Forgive me, Gudrak, it would mean much to me. Remain, Gani, until our work here is done. Pray continue your training. No ninjutsu. I shall call upon you again when the time is right. This Karasu is dangerous, Rook. I reckon it ain't like Underfoot and Stray. It looks to see. Good to see you, Gudrak. I have heard nothing from Karasu since last we met. It would seem we have no choice but to take matters into our own hands. And yet, in our current state, we are out of hand. In hopes of bolstering our ranks, I reached out to Princess Yuki, pride of the Yasu clan. Our skills and knowledge of these lands will surely avail us in our efforts. I am pleased to say that she was more than happy to lend her aid, doubtless in small part due to your efforts in her behalf. Judging from her word, she quite eager to prove herself, perhaps a bit over-eager. I ask you to keep an eye on her, lest she go running off into some sort of or trouble. Which happens, which mayhap she already has. She should have arrived hours ago. Perhaps she has simply gotten lost and stopped off for sushi and tea. Might the two of you be kind to search for her in my stead? Captain Jack C is not in Rakusa district, and Jack Grace searched the market of Kagam Kadoi. I will remain here in case you simply delay the journey.
Yuki, princess.
Gudrak, whatever are you doing here in Kugane? Not that I'm complaining, of course. I'm always happy to see the Shinobi who helped bring prosperity back to my homeland. Yes, thanks to you, my people are doing wonderfully. The only downside of it is that now I have to be a proper princess again. Akagi. He's my personal bodyguard now. You see, was none too happy when I told him that I'll be heading to Kugane, in fact. Princess! Princess Yuki, come back at once! Oh hells, he's on to me. I just have to help you and Oboru return for everything you did. Surely you understand, Gudrak. Can you go Akagi and just tell him that I don't know, that I hopped onto a ship to Aor's or something.
Hello, good man. I'm about to trick you.
Gudrak, fancy meeting you here. Oh, a awful long way from home, eh? Speaking of which, you haven't by chance seen Her Highness anywhere? Have you? I caught her sneaking out of the castle and followed her here to Gane, but I seem to have lost her. Who's here, you say? Gods, what is the girl thinking? If anything happens to her, I'll never hear. But there's no time to lose. To the docks. Princess Yuki, wait for me! Princess Yuki! Thank you, Gudrak. And pray forgive me for asking you to lie on my behalf. I have half a mind to tell Akagi the truth, but that he might have to offer to help Kami forbid. The man means well, but I hear that face a most dangerous foe, and I simply didn't have the heart to place Akagi in danger. You understand, don't you? In any event, we've kept Oboro long enough. Well, if it isn't our favorite natty little lass. You say I've met this man. I can't say he made much of an impression on me. Thank you for leaving Her Highness here. Gudrak, Princess Yuki, thank you for making the journey to Kugani. Before we proceed, I would hear might know of recent events in Igashi. As you doubtless know, through Hingashi, no Hingashi appears to outsiders to be a land at peace. Beneath the surface, rivals wars and ever scheming to undermine each other's power. In the sense, it is entirely within the realm of possibility that one of them has employed a shinobi, hidden advantages over his foes. But this is merely speculation. Try as I might, I am unable to uncover any tangible evidence as to who might be behind these recent events. I see. Thank you, Princess, and so it remains a mystery. What foul master does the treacherous crow serve? Now, dim one. Is that any way to talk about a dear old friend? Karasu, you have some gall to call yourself my friend. What have you done to Subami and the others? But what's this? The dim is joined by one companion after the next. Our hero is wounded. Was his friendship not enough? I, as the genius of this world, are so misunderstood. Anyhow, I was hoping you'd ask. As a matter of fact, I have just a present for you. It's a game I like to call Kill or Watch Friends Be Killed. Like the name, I thought of it myself. Just now. The rules are quite simple. The precious swallow and the others are being held captive. And the garnet laying on the Isles of Baiko. You simply need to march in, cut down Kuro and her men, and free your comrades from their shackles. Succeed and I'll forget about the scroll and you can all go marching happily back to Dome. Bill and I get the scroll and Zakuro waves in your blood tonight. Yes, I do believe there's something in it for everyone. I'll be watching from the shadows. You try to keep me entertained, won't you? Bah, does this villainy know no bounds? I'm not keen on agreeing those terms, but it don't seem we've much choice in the matter. If it's a fight she thinks it's a fight he'll get, together we can take those curs. What do you say, Drac? Forgive me, my friend, if only I had been quicker to unravel Karasu's schemes. I will not have to place you in danger. Still, it heartens me to know you stand with us. Same holds true for me, lad. While I'm not proud we let that rook get the better of us, I feel a lot safer in the damper like yourself outside. Let's get underfoot and the copy out of this right quick like. Ever since the elders told me my presence was not needed in the village, I struggled to find meaning in my daily existence. For whom do I fight? for what great purpose? Now I have my answer. Found my answer. It's for you. You have stood beside me in the darkest of times. You have shown me that there is strength inside me. I long forgot you. It's no time to prattle, lad. Or haven't you noticed the princess has already hopped to twig? Dust off ye cases and let's move. Man speaks true. Yes. Yes. We must be strong for both body and mind if we hope to prevail. The Isles of Baiku, where our friends await us. The lad's not quite all there in the head, is he? Let's show these dishonorable garnet dogs what for. Little to my surprise, it would seem Karasu has alerted our foe of our presence. Let us proceed with caution. There is no telling what matter of treachery the Grow has in store for us.
Whoops. Whoops.
You've got more courage than sense for to come this far, eh? If we fought on the same side, I could see myself getting to like you. But we serve another master, and he just so happens to be a demanding one. Don't give me that look. You've all got to make a living, and this is the best way for me. Best way, we know how. Now draw your blades. Zakuro's bathing in blood this day.
I'll help the princess. I think that should do it. Well, help you. Oh, this is the double gated thing, and I'm trying to use it. I think I need to try. Whoa!
Blades a whirl through the air, blood watering the fields, Shinobi fighting side by side, all for the sake of their dear friends. Could there be more sight a hero is moved to tears or not? But do not worry, as promised I return your precious swallow with nary a feather out of place. Once you hand over the scroll, of course. What foolery is this, Karasu? You played your little game. We played your little game and we won. Did you not? Or are you not a man of your word? Oh, my poor, stupid Oboro. How dim can one man get? Didn't anyone ever tell you that promises are made to be broken? Especially mine? Now hand over the scroll and quick now. I don't particularly enjoy killing our dear friends, but that never started me before. Oboro, a scroll. Very good, dim one. Yes, I dare say you've played your role to perfection. Fly away home, little swallow. Then we've had enough fun for today. Incompetent fools. The lot of you, how long do you intend to keep waiting for what is rightfully mine? Lord Hanzo, you couldn't have come at a better time. You'll be happy to know I have just what you've been looking for, behold. Our hero has truly outdone himself this time. At long last, the ancient secrets of Hingen Jitsu will be his. Do tell me, Lord Hanzo. Well, when will training begin, Lord Hanzo? Yeah! Silence, whelp. The bastard cut. The bastard. The bastard get. The bastard get. Of Sasuke the shame deserve aught but a quick death. Well, well, a brood of domin dogs who call themselves Shinobi. You stand before Hanzo the Hidden, 12th Lord of the Sukushi clan, and you shall consider yourself fortunate that I do not cut you down where you stand. You will call your petty tricks ninjutsu? I spit on your ninjutsu. Your very existence brings dishonor to every true shinobi who has ever lived. Yes, those of my clan, the original and true practitioners of the art. Be thankful that I have more important matters to attend to today. Enjoy what little remains of your miserable lives. The time will come and before you know it. Forgive me, my friends. Pray give me a moment to take it all. Just all. I do not know where to even begin. Karasu killed off before our very eyes. Forbidden Mutra in the hands of this Hanzo. Claims to hail from the clan who founded our art and who harbors a grudge against Master Sasuke. And in turn, us, for reasons I can scarce begin to understand. Though it may be small comfort, I can take heart in one matter. Truth, the scroll Hanzo now holds is but one half of a whole. Alone it is all but worthless. The other half is tucked safely away in our village, far from Hanzo's prying eyes. It is a secret known only to the elders, trusted to me by the old hermit before I took mine. Is that so? I would have appreciated if someone could have shared knowledge with me as well. The old hermit always did like you better for some reason. Still, I do not expect this Hanzo to give easily. Whatever the true nature of the grudge he holds against the founder of our village, it seems to nigh border on obsession. Our adversary claims to hail from the Kagekatsushi clan. Princess Yuki, are you familiar with it? If I remember the history correctly, they achieved great renown for their exploits in battle during the Age of Strength. It was said that a single Kagekakushi fought with strength and skill of 1,000 fencers. Till one day when a vengeful lord razed their village to the ground, slaughtering even wives and babes. The Kagekatsushi on the battle to disappear one after the next, an inglorious end by any measure. If this Hanzo is truly a descendant of the clan, it would stand to reason that he would seek revenge against those who betrayed his ancestors. But how this is connected to Sasuke, I cannot say. But if there's one thing I know, is that I'm not going to just stand by while this Hanzo plunges our nation into another age of war. I will return home and see if there is any more knowledge of the Kagekakushi to be had. Thank you, Princess. We are counting on you. For our part, we will return to Yangsha. Once Hanzo realizes that he only possesses half of the knowledge he seeks, he is likely to return an eye to our village. Must warn the elders. If it's all the same, I reckon I'll join you. Not keen on showing my face until I've got the goods I came for and my dad's. That said, someone needs to see to it that all are back at home. Underfoot? Kabi, can I count on you to keep things in order till I've seen the business here? Aye aye, Captain. Consider it done. Just hurry back. Will I'll make sure that there's a Bismarck special with your name on it. Bugger me if this journey hasn't been one surprise after the next, and something tells me the best is yet to come. You'll be joining us, won't you, Gudrak, for old time's sake? Cannot thank you enough, friend. Journey to Yangsha is a long one. After we arrive, let us rest up in the village of Namai. My long-awaited homecoming for the first time since I left, in pursuit of Karasu. Karasu, have you truly left this world for good?
This is a lot longer than I thought it would be.
I've seen many a sleepy fishing village in my day, but this might be the sleepiest. Oboro has seemed quite tensed since arriving here in Namai. It would seem that this homecoming weighs heavily on his mind. Tsubami and I will first make the journey to the village alone. Forgive me, but the elders are not like to smile on the sudden arrival of outsiders. We will report on all that we saw in Gashi, rather than gather the wisdom we can. Gather what? Wisdom we can. Pray wait for us here. We will return as soon as we pray. Do not ask for a hero's welcome, but I do not ask for a hero's welcome, but well, I suppose there is no putting it off anymore. Seems we've on time. Reckon I can find some bingo and a couple of rum boxes in this place. Just having a bit of a what with this Hanzo on the prowl. Yes, we both keep our shop established shop. Oh, Gudrak, Ubero got back not long ago, mumbling something about his trip to the village was uneventful and dragged his reader's case off somewhere or looking around all that while. Jack knows how to cub, and something tells me he ain't right these days. Like he's carrying the weight of the world on his shoulder. You know the lad's better than anyone. You reckon there's somewhere he'd run off if he's looking to clear his head? What for? Now that you say it, I heard sounds of funny water somewhere I went on the shore the other day. Not quite sure I went indeed, but if that's where you think the lad is, like, so, not yet. Yeah, right. Let's go see if is his carrot. Is that an Oboro? Bugger me, the lad has lost his bloody mind. Ah, Gudrak, I have hoped to spend more time. I'm alone with my thoughts, but it is just as well. It grows cold, and I would warm myself by the fire. Know me all too well, Gudrak. I suppose I should not be surprised. Well, you shocked the living wits out of me. I was expecting to find you in front of the waterfall, not it. At first I did just that, Captain Jack. When listening to the flowing water did not calm my heart, as I hoped, I took the next logical course of action. Cannot explain it. I returned to my village fully expecting to be punished for my deception and chastised for my failings to perform my duty. Instead, I am greeted as a hero. And an Shinobi salute the villainous Karasu traitor to our village and country. But it is all a lie. Master Genkai was the traitor and were enough for Karasu, putting aside the foul deeds he performed in service to his final master. My eyes were then forever blinded to the truth.
The day I promised Karasu that I would truth hidden claim the and accolades in his stead at the time. I thought nothing of it, but it is just too much. Perhaps the man deserved to die for sins. It is not for me to judge, but does he deserve to go to grave as hated as a hate by the as I can scarcely call my own? Me really too serious for your own good. I'd let old Jackie tell you a story. Once upon a time, well, maybe not so long, there was Dimple more by the Milala, the captain of the Yellow Jackets, who was always more style than substance. If he would wanted me, long story short, Jack did ourselves a good deed, but the lass took the credit for herself. Did a part of me resent it? Sure, that feeling things as any other curve, but people in our business, including this Karasuru, I reckon, like her, people to stand in the limelight, carry the glory. Oh, we pry our trades in the dark. Milala might not have done the deed, but since then, they say she's done all she can to be a hero that people believe her to be. And I'm not so. I'm not so many words. I guess that I'm saying is rather than clout yourself in the noggin, glory. If you don't deserve, why not try living up to the people, friends, would have ye be? Thank you, Captain Jack. I must admit, I have never thought of it that way. Oh, but forgive me, I had ready the Falcon as you requested. Shall we pay Master Kamui a visit? Allow me to explain, my friend. Since returning here, I have been researching the history of our village, in particular the life of our forefather, Master Sasuke, in hopes of the better understanding, regret he bears, grudges even. The tale says that Master Sasuke came to Doma, so secret no record of it was ever left. Our elders, too, were at a loss if any possessed knowledge of such ancient happenings. They say it would be the only is what we call Master Kamui, an elder who retired from his post long ago. Now spends his day patient at Plum Spring, pondering the meaning of existence to this ordinary minds and scarce comprehend. Jack, as my student, too, are an heir to Master Sasuke's legacy. Ask that you accompany me to Plum Spring, that together we may learn the truth about the father of our art. You do this? Excellent. Plum Spring is not far, but we cannot travel there on land. Tsubami was kind enough to summon the Falcon. Let us return to Amai. I am no shinobi. And I won't this Sasuke from a hole in the ground, but I'm coming. I'm the reason that I'm dying of a change of scenery. It is said that the old hermit's mastery of Mitsu is so complete that he requires food, sleep, no sleep, discomfort, death itself. Mind you, if it's also said that the source of his claims is Master Kamui himself. You reckon riding one of those things is much like riding a chocobo? I am a falconer in service to the village. It is my earnest to serve. Honor. Master Kamui rarely accepts visitors. The others have assured me awaits our arrival. Do not ask me why, but they say he's particularly interested in seeing you. Tsubami. In any event, spring is but a short and pleasant flight away. When you are ready to depart, I pray, ask the falcon over there. It's because he's a perverted old man and Tsubami is a hot girl. It's a pretty old, but there's a curve to do for fun in these parts. Oh, my aching back. It is beautiful, is it not? They say that the plum blossoms have been in blossom here since before the dawn of time. This is the esteemed Master Kamui. I can scarcely wait to hear the words of enlightenment it share with us. A thousand pardons for the intrusion, Master Kamui. It is I, Oboro. I have come seeking knowledge of Master Sasuke and the founding of our village. If it would not be imposition, pray share with us your great wisdom. Oh, I don't know any. My back. My back. Any word I say is a drag in my. No, it wouldn't do at all. I'll be needing medicine. The usual, that is. Liver of the young. Shinobi. Tiger, horn of the rhine. No, claw of the weasel. Yes, that always does the trick. Yes, I simply cannot carry on the conversation at such pain. So go on your way, boys. You stay here, my little swallow, and keep an old man camp. Wherever a living being a dragon is, him sure likes to present. Oboro, where have I heard that name before? Enlighten my R steel. Call it's a real piece of work. Oboro, yes, the dim little boy who could never quite match the wits. Skill of his friend's Karasu. Yes, that's his eye. It is my honor to bring you the medicine you seek, Master. Forgive me, friend, but it seems we have little choice but to indulge the Master. Between the three of us, hopefully it would not prove too trying a task. Let us return to Manila. Bye. Never heard I didn't line the old codger with a clip of the moons. Playing errand boy to Master Kamui. Splendid turn of events. In any event, let us split up and make short work of this. I will hunt down a young Shao Tiger, Captain Jack, pray ACC to the Rhino. Good Jack, I will trust the Dome and Weasel well to you. My apologies for troubling you with such a menial task, but I fear Master Kamui Nothing if not stubborn. Maybe he will let us return here when we have found what he seeks. Wait, is that? Forget, was that Arasu in disguise? To think I sail across the Ruby Sea to get bug hunting. Ah, Gudrak. I trust you are able to procure the Weasel Claw. Thank you, friend. I am pleased to report that Captain Jack and I have also were so successful in our hunts. Let us return to Plum Spring and hope that Master Kamu is feeling more talkative. If it's all the same to ye, lads, I'd stay here. Thank ye kindly. I'm like as not to give the old cart a clock in the noggin. And I'm begging the elders wouldn't take clan like that. Master Kamui, you forget yourself.
Come now, my little swallow. It is only a path to enlightenment.
Is it just me, or does Master Kamui seem rather spry given his condition? No matter, let us give him and what he asks for.
Oh, my favorite medicine. Never fails to put the spring in an old man's step.
But Master Kamui, we have not begun to boil the begin you. What I mean is to say is it warms my heart to see you well. So it was Sasuke's secret mission
you wish to hear from me, boy? Let me see what I remember. So long ago. Once upon a time in Kashid, the time they called the Age of Strife, there lived a man named Hanzo the First, leader of the Kagikasu Shi clan. He crafted a summoning terrible power. Many a warlord covered this power. They may wield it to unify the warring states under their rule. None of it. Time and again he turned down prestigious posts and torches, flaring the majority in defense. He wrote his knowledge on a single scroll, and sealed it away far from the eyes of men. Sometime later, a vagabond came to Kagikakushi
from the villagers nursed him back to health. Explained that he had fled across the sea, the land of Doma, to escape the reign of a tyrant. But it was that when the first thief, the traveler's tale, called upon Sasuke, his most trusted protege, to carry the forbidden across the sea, bring freedom to the people of Doma. Sasuke wielded power but once. Such was its power in matter as the tyrant's army crumbled before its might, and the Doma people at last knew freedom. But Sasuke felt that his job was not yet done. He resolved to remain in Doma and establish a village here, that he trained his countrymen to carry out his legacy, pass down the art of to a future generation. That is the untold story of our village's origins. It's for the forbidden nature by its power, the Dome's freedom. Can say why our ancestor feared it so. All that it's not intent to seal the scroll away, but took his blade in hand and sliced it clean in two. One piece was presented as an offering to the king of Dome in celebration of the nation's newfound freedom. Other sealed its village, our village, never again to see the light of day. I suspected as much. Master Sasuke was no traitor or deserter, but a Shinobi of honor. Even as the time it was said, so the first story, other than Sasuke, it's true. Though unfortunately, it's little surprise that today, a century later, his descendants see Sasuke as more than a traitor, stole away with their greatest treasure and fled to a foreign land. Thank you, Master Kamui. This has proven more enlightening, beyond my wildest hopes. Glad to hear it, boy, but don't think I'll take kindly to you intrude my blissful enlightenment yet. As for you, my little swallow, welcome to come back any time. Sorry to intrude, you lecherous bricks prattle, but the princess here's got news to share, and I'm afraid it ain't of a good variety. Oboro, let's move quickly. Our men afield has reported that the Kagekatsuchi village mustered their forces and did march on Doma. No doubt, Hanzo has figured out where the other half of the scroll lies. This is no time to lose. We must return at once and prepare to defend the village. John? This Hanzo cove didn't waste any time, did he? Seems our judge simply enough, and we garbled his half of the scroll before he get his handle on us. Tsubami has gone to deliver the news to the others. Meanwhile, Princess Yuki makes for the Ruby Sea to look out for the Kagekachi army's approach. We know not the size of our foe's army, their strength, only that both are formidable and some sufficient to say we tested as never before. In what time we have, I implore you to devote yourself to your training, as if our very lives depend on it. Surely they do. This time, good track. The army of the Kagekakushi clan marches on Yangsha even as we speak. Princess Yuki's watch from afar, and she says their numbers are legion.
Must gather our brothers and sisters to the village and make towards the Ruby Sea to meet head on. There is one thing, however, that does not sit well. As Princess Yuki tells it, there is no sign of Lord Hanzo amongst the advancing army. Though we meet once, he does not strike me as a man. Stay home and let others fight his battle. Surely plotting something, but what? Have you any idea, Kudra? But of course, he means to circle around, across the Yang, to circle around, cross over to Yangsha by Azim steps, catching us from behind. And yet our foe vastly outnumbers us. We simply cannot afford to spread our forces thinner than they are young. If Hanzo means to sneak through the back door undetected, then, like as none, he cannot comes alone. I will trust the defenses of the steps to you. Go in safety, friend, and may the Kami smile on us today. Can't speak to you, but getting caught between two squabbling ninja clans wasn't high on my to-do list. Still, we're on the ships together, so might as well see the voyage through to the end, I reckon. That Hanzo shows up. Garble is half of the scroll for me, will you? Alrighty, the final fight. Pardon me, my boy, I seem to have lost my way. Will you show an old man to spring? Lily, you're not as stupid as your friends. But it is too late. The scroll has returned to the hands of its rightful owner. And everything proceeds according to my plan. As expected, Tomo-jutsu was a sad sight to behold. Where Sasuke's Sari got smuggled to wield 3 mantras. The Jonin of Kagekatsuchi command 4 with ease. Shin no Jitsu, as we call it, in the Ingen tongue, mirrors of our in a matter of moments, my fellow men appear from afar to be legion. With all but a few abandoned the village to
meet the challenge of my army. It was simple enough to put on the guise of an old man and walk out, which was rightfully mine. That is the difference between the true shinobi and the domin, O sons who dishonor our name with their very existence. The dishonor ends today. As long last I shall wipe the earth, the sons of Sasuke the shamed, the thief who stole my great ancestors' knowledge and consigned our proud clan to ruin. I should not waste my time with false shinobi such as you, and yet there is a sharpness to an edge in your technique that your domin friends lack. Yes, you should make a fine test of my newfound powers. Come, great beast. Hanzo, the hidden descendant of your first master, bids you come.
Tumpity thump 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 tumpity thump thump.
What? What is the meaning of this?
I fear some of their puppy ears so terrifying. Their sharply tailing teeth, the audience gasp in horror.
You. I killed you.
I thought you sharper than that, my friend. There was some resemblance around the eyes, I admit. The real me is so much more handsome. The lordling is dumbfounded as so stubbornly proud as he of his precious fourth neutral. Never in a million years did it occur to him that my master, Genkai, has mastered the same technique, a technique he imparted to me. Oh, and those lovely little creatures thumping about you? Didn't give it away. The scroll in your hand is quite fake. I couldn't very well let forbidden knowledge fall into the wrong hands now, could I? No. Only succeeded in killing my mirror. You did try to kill me. I really don't appreciate that. My poor little cheek. You always end up doing the dirty work, don't you? But worry not, for this time at your side stands not Oboro, the dim, some two guild bro, the most stylishly lethal shinobi this realm has ever seen. But say we cut the self-imposed snob down to size. Yeah, why not?
You dare mock me. For every breath. Shame to the ancestors of our art. My ancestors. You will pay for your insolence. Come!
Totem.
Gotcha, bitch. Poke that man's head.
You've come far, my little chick. I dare say you could teach the dim one a lesson or two. Spare over the detail, I have a reputation to uphold, after all. Rather exhilarating to fight the same side of for once. Should end sometime. Till then, exit our hero stage. What? Is that you saying Karusu still lives? I knew a slippery bird had another trick up its sleeve. All's well that ends well. Hey, seems that Karusu fellow was a right thing. Cove after all. Again, lucky to have a friend like him. Lucky. All the trouble he put us through. Soon have 1,000 arch nemesis. You'd be pleased to know we made small work of the Kakushi on. As soon as we realized they were mostly smoking, as it went along board, we killed what was left of them. We could not have done it without you, Gudrak. You're the savior of our village. I think, but and we can rest easy knowing the half of the forbidden scroll is safely back in our hands. But if the half Karasu gave to Hanzo, the Isle of Baku was fake, that means curses, it's a curse at all, that confounded crow. My duty is clear. I must pursue Karasu and recover the scroll. Subami, and pray tell the others that I will be returning to Eorzea for the foreseeable future. Not mention the Karasu's name, or the official story is that the traitor is long since dead. Do not worry, Obero. They will see that the elders leave you alone. I always do. Sharpened it up a bit, haven't you, lad? Now, if you don't mind, I'll be taking the fake scroll back to Lisa. If even the Hanzo could whittle the difference, Kav and the Kraken Saint, they'd like to find it fairer. Kudrak, Oboro, it was an honor to lend my blade to your cause. I wish I could have cut down a few more of Hanzo's henchmen. Oh, I suppose one can't have it all. Now I must return home to Hell. To Hells, I forgot. Akagi, the poor fool's probably tearing the realm upside down. Must be off, friends. The Morts keep me on your toes, I give her that. And it's not my best be my do eaters as well. I, too, shall take my leave, friends. It was ever an honor to fight by your side. Drag, if you are not hurried to return to your adventures, I will, like a word, you pray at the storehouse upon your return to Onoshia.
This took a lot longer than I thought it would. At the same time, I kinda made it longer by dying accidentally. Making a face.
Good job. Thank you for coming. I have been reflecting on recent events and contemplating what it means to walk the path of a Shinobi. I know you to be the competitive sort as well, so I share with you my thoughts. When I first came to your ears, I thought if I fulfilled the duty trusted to me by my elders, it would be no exaggeration to say that it was my sole purpose in life. And you, learning the truth of Master Genkai and from Karasu, his experiences changed me. He shook, forsook duty in favor of following my own heart. I faced my master on the slope for his treachery. Even after that, I was here to follow my sense of duty. Though I believe the path which I've chosen, a part of me wasn't sure. Is my truth not my village? Is my true duty not to brothers and sisters I ponder time again the story Master Sasuke as told by the hermit. And so, at long last it is clear to me Master Sasuke could have returned from after the dome. Tyrant's reign. That one would say it was his duty to do so. Instead, he chose to remain there. Found the village where I was raised. It's not his duty. The very least, passed to him, his master. Hanzo the First, rather cause he took up his own accord. That's in a sense I can't sentence of the Kagikashi for viewing him as a little dishonor ready of scorn. Nevertheless, Master Sasuke was willing to forsake his legacy and ignition of his people to that he truly believed in. I have no understanding entirely, but I too follow Master's ancestors' footsteps, my own way. My first mission that I will give myself is to track down Karasu, and bring the stolen scroll back to the village where it belongs. Ever elusive bird, task will not be easy, but I welcome the challenge. But forgive me, Gujrak, I have rambled long. Ever yourself true Shinobi. Am I very true? I, to the day, standing together once more. Fighting alongside friends have opened my mind to new jutsu. Alright. Before I finish on this. And here we are. My second favorite armor set. Alright. That is it for today. I have gone a lot longer than I wanted to. Partly due to my mistakes. But, thank you for watching. And if you're watching the VOD, thank you for watching the VOD. And if you can, come to the live stream. I stream every day between 10 and 7. I I started at 9 today. I'm trying streaming earlier and earlier until it's just basically I start at 7. Then again, thank you for watching. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, and night, whatever time for you. And goodbye!